Okay, there we go. Thanks. So, yes, we decided to try this new Zoom and Bloom. We're going to do it the first Wednesday of the month, and we want to help give you guys ideas to use throughout the month. And especially in the summer months, I know a lot of people were saying they're busy and every week was hard. So, for the next few months, we're going to try this and see how it goes. And we're just going to give you a little bit more information and tools that hopefully you can use to grow your business because that's what we all want and need to do is grow our business, right? Sometimes I'm calling these months the momentum months, right? These are the months that create momentum for the big seasons, right? Some people call them the J months, the slower months, whatever you want to call it. But don't stop working your business during this time. The best way to Ugh. The best way to keep it going and get your bigger months big is by working these months. So that is what we wanted to share with you. And we're going to kind of go through all the things, not all, but a lot of the things Scentsy has going on right now and what's going on and how we are promoting those with our customers to hopefully help you guys find ideas that will help grow. Now, we may give you a lot because we're going to try to do this all in one, just one time a month. So don't get overwhelmed if you're like, oh, she does this, she does this. Find what works for you or pick one or two things that you want to try or whatnot. Anyway, hope that helps. And I'm gonna pass the time over to Cherie.
Okay, I'm going to talk about bring back my bars. So, this is something that we've been doing for a while, right? And sometimes, like some of these bars that come back out on the bring back my bars, maybe they don't hit my fancy, maybe they don't appeal to me. But if you make it exciting for the customers and be like, whoa, we've got 20 bars or 20 plus bars that have come back and they just have re-hit the shelf and you can try these. You can do a couple of things, right? You can do a poll on your little story on your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever social media you do, and say fruity or spicy or cranberry or, just make a little poll and see what they're kind of interested in. Of course, you can then say to them, oh my gosh, we just have a limited edition because people go crazy for what? Limited edition. So if you can only get these bars during July, you can hook them to it and then introduce them to what? Our Scentsy Club, right? So that is, I do samples and send them out, but I also thought today when I was going through all this, what if I did a bring back my bar party? Okay. So what if I did a group of people on a text and said, hey, I'm doing a bring back my bar party. And I sent everybody in the group, say there's 10 people in the group, and I send them all a sample of the bring back my bars. And then they place their order for whatever ones that they like out of it. You have a party right there, and people that kind of stuff interests them. Like, this is a special bring back my bar party. Who wants to be part of it? So I just think that we have to be creative and not just post a picture of these are the bring back my bars. What do you want? Like, what was your favorite? Make it like, oh my gosh, some of these have not been back on the shelf for 15 years or whatever. But like Winter Wonderland, that was like one of my favorites. It's like, oh my gosh, I can get that back in my club now. So draw interest where you can on these bars. Try and spin it a little bit and make it exciting. I put it in my, which I won't read it all. I can post it in the chat later or post it on the page, but put it in your chat GPT and it will give you like things to do for like posting and excitement. It tells you what music to use. It tells you all kinds of stuff. But I think we really have to focus a little bit more on um, trying different things and pulling things differently than we ever have done before. So I'm going to try to bring back my bar party on a texting and send out samples for that. So I thought I would share that with you, and I'm sure you guys have thought of other good things. So share them in the chat or come on and share them after we're done if we have time.
Hey, do you want to talk briefly about what you're doing with the Whiff Box? And then after that, Tracy will also talk about Whiff Box and then go
I'll
on.
just let Trace can go with the whip box.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All
Yeah.
right, Tracy DeMario, sorry.
Okay, sorry, I needed to unmute. Okay, so hello. Yes, I'm joining you from the ballpark. So sorry if I'm looking a little hot. It's slightly warm here, which is wonderful. So I want to talk to you about Whiff Box. So the Whiff Box this month, hopefully all of you guys saw the contents because that was shared on End of Month Live, and now there's been lots of images that have been shared, but it is a fantastic value. And what's really nice about these is number one, $35 is a price point that most people can find a way to purchase, right? And it also is going to help if consultants will sell 8 of them, they can easily be active for the month. So, and that's very doable. Now, what's really nice, like I said, you've got the value. After people buy the Whiff Box, I like to check back like a week later and I do a follow up call and say, hey, I wanted to make sure that you got your Whiff Box, that you're enjoying your Whiff Box. And of course, they always say yes, they love it, they love all the things. And so that's when I have the conversation about Scentsy Club. So that's another great aspect of the Whiff Box. I'll simply just say, well, I want to make sure you knew, since you enjoyed getting it this month, you can actually get this every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. We can set it up to where you automatically get it. And would you like some assistance in doing that? And I have, in fact, the majority of my club subscriptions actually have a Whiff Box in them. Now, it takes a lot of conversation. And when you're having those conversations, remember, I always start out with saying it doesn't cost you anything to create the club and it doesn't can't cost you anything to cancel it. So make that really, really clear from the get go. And that kind of breaks down those barriers. But again, the Whiff Box is just something that's really great. I like to, as soon as I get mine, so I order mine with my club subscription, and mine ships out on the 10th. So as soon as I get one, I start taking my own pictures. I like to put it on my story. A lot of times, some people do a live opening, like an open reveal, which I need to do a better job with, but I would strongly encourage you guys to do that. And maybe this month I will actually do that too. So I don't just post it once, twice, or 3 times. Like I share it numerous times throughout the month. Because remember, if we're relying on socials, we're going to be lucky if 5% of our friends see it if we only post it one time. So you need to be posting it several times on several platforms. I also will send out an email to my customers throughout the month regarding the Whiff Box, and I will send a text message. And I'll be honest, I get the best responses from my text messages. So again, I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I'm trying a variety of different things around the Whiff Box. Now, the thing I'm really excited about this month is the Scentsy Quad promotion. So the Scentsy Quad promotion and our focus bonus, you guys may recall we had one last month as well. This month is super exciting because it is a current catalog item. And I'm hoping many of you guys already have. Maybe you can jot in the chat down if you do already own a Scentsy Quad. Awesome. That's going to be really helpful. If you don't, I have a plan B for you too. So for those of you that have your Scentsy Quad already, I'm going to challenge you for it to travel with you everywhere you go. If you're going to the hair salon, it's going with you. If you're going to your workplace, it's going with you. If you're going to bunko night, it's going with you. If you don't have anywhere to go, you're going to find some places to go. You're going to find some places to meet up. It's going to go with you and you're going to plug it in and you're going to utilize it. Because this is what I can tell you. Since I started taking it to my events, I happen to use coconut lemongrass. And I'm telling you, when people walk by, they stop, they ask questions. They don't know where it's coming from yet until I have the conversations. And still, the majority of my customers are not utilizing the pod systems. Like it takes a lot of conversation oftentimes to get some of our veteran customers to try some of the newer things. So I've had to have a lot of conversations to get them started. But with this quad, when they can see it in action and they walk by and they smell it and they're like, just wow, like this is powerful, that I'm very successful selling it. Now, a little specifics in case you haven't had a chance to read the news article, which you can refer back to. You do need to sell 2 of them in order for the focus bonus to kick in, and that's of the linen quad. So you'll get your typical commission plus the anniversary special, the additional $21 in bonus pay. So it's a great deal. So challenge number 1 for those of you that already own one, it's going to go everywhere with you. Okay. If you don't have one yet, here's your challenge. I want you to spend this weekend and the next first few days of this month taking and being intentional with both Bring Back My Bar and the other things we're going to discuss and other with Box and other things that are important to you and that you enjoy sharing. I want you to be very intentional and I want you to create an open party and I want you to attach all those miscellaneous orders to that open party. And once you get that open party eligible to where either you've got your quad at no cost using host credit or utilizing half price items, whatever is in your budget and your means and ability. I want you to close out that party so that hopefully by mid July, worst case scenario, the 20th ish of July, you've got your very own quad and you can do exactly what I said for step one. That's going to help you maximize this opportunity with the quad promo. I'm telling you guys, once people experience it, they're going to want it. Now, we can't just stop there. I love one-to-one. I love having conversations in person. I love demoing it because I know 100% certainty it's effective and it works. But I also know, as I said before, we all can work our business different ways and we all need to do a variety of things. So throughout the month, I will be sharing on my stories. I will be doing videos, sharing how I'm using my quad. I will be sharing images, pictures, testimonials, anything and everything I can, multiple times a week on my socials. And I'm going to encourage you to do that too. I sent an email yesterday to my customers actually about the quad promo. I did a monthly newsletter that went out today featuring the quad focus bonus promotion as well. So I'm going really hard on this. And I was super excited. She doesn't know I'm going to call her out right here. And I guess I should check since I saw earlier though. If Cassie Baker's still on here, I'm calling her the quad queen this month because she has got a goal. And when this girl creates a goal, she just crushes it. And I saw earlier today, she was doing a really fun little promotion. And so I would like to call her out, if I may, and ask her to share the promotion, which she's already seen success just starting today. Cassie, would you be willing to do that for us?
Sure.
Thanks.
So I have a lot of parties because I have very happy RV usually, not last month, but usually. And so I have all these credits that I don't need. I don't do events. I live in a single wide trailer. I don't have room to put all the things. And so I'm taking the host credit that I have and I'm offering these people, if they buy the Scentsy quad, I will give them a 6 pack of wax for free. So if you've got some host credits just laying around that really aren't going to benefit you any, other than you're getting some of your stuff for free, you could use those, and you've locked that customer in probably for life because they're going to have to come back and get refills at a later date, right? So I'm gifting them that. That's 115 PRV. That's my $21 bonus that I get on that plus my commission. And I'm just gifting them from host credits. It's nothing out of my pocket. And I've got like 7 parties that are over 100 in credits. So I've got plenty of credits to go around, and I plan on using as many of those as I can to get those sales because I want to be number one in the world. Okay. So I'm going to sell all the quads.
I love that. So see why her title is fitting as the quad queen. And she brought up a really good point. Keep in mind, we get our customers using these pod systems, AKA, and most specifically this month, our quad. There's nowhere else they can go to get these pods, right? And they're consumable. So this is a product line that number one is awesome and wonderful and everybody can benefit from it. But secondly, it will keep your customers coming back as long as you take care of them. So moving right along. Who's next?
Nikki, do you want to share?
Sorry, I couldn't find unmute. I would love to share. Tracy, I think that is an amazing idea, and I'm going to an Airbnb this weekend, so I'm going to be taking it with me. That is a great one. So thank you. So I am talking about the new digital sign up, and it's $9. You can read the entire thing on the website, but it's $9 if you sign up, and you get 3 digital coupons that are money off of $100 order, and then free streaming for the reunion for anyone that signs up on this $9 thing, and then 3 months of free PWS. For years, months, we've all been saying, like, it's just hard. People are not spending money. People don't want to spend $100. Scary to start your business. $9. I spent more than that today at Starbucks. So for $9 to get that, and then you get digital coupons to give to your customers, you get free streaming, and you get free streaming of the reunion, and you get your PWS for free. It's amazing. And then in the first 3 days, they get an opportunity to buy a special kit, and it's 20 pack of this spring summer catalogs, a training guide, 10 testers, wax molds, and product sheets for $15. It's such a good deal. So I have a challenge for everyone too. That how many times have you guys have those customers where their mom buys, their sister buys, their best friend buys, and their daughter buys, and you're like, you know, the whole family because they all buy from you. So get one of those people, call one of those people and say, hey, here's what's happening. It's $9 to sign up. Everyone gets money off of $100 order. You all can save money. You all can place orders under you. Let's get you started so that we can collect all those orders underneath you. And it's so often that they're wanting to have all their friends and family save money. You guys know every time we find a good deal, we're sharing it with them anyways. So let one of your customers be the hero that gets to save all of her friends and family some money.
Perfect. Thank you. And then I'm going to add a little more to that because y'all know
Okay.
I love to
Thank you.
recruit and sponsor. One other thing that I loved about it, and if I didn't hear you mention this, but if they become active during the month of July, they get the 10 seasonal new bars that are coming. So that is also an amazing way. Like, hey, not only do you sign up for $9, you can get $60 worth of bars. They're $6 each, right? Um, and they get the 10 new bars that are coming. Do you know how we get the season sales bars? That is what they get. And that isn't just for new recruit, it is also for reinstatement. So now is a good time to reach out to all of those past team members or past consultants that you know who may want to come back. Now is a great time to come back. Um, sorry, I'm reading in the notes. Nikki mentioned again about what they can buy for 15. Oh, Tracy answered it, right? So catalogs, pack, product sheets, molds, and the testers. That was to answer that question. Um, yes, and then one more huge thing that Scentsy decided to do because it is the birthday month, and I'll talk about that in a second, is any of your new recruits you get this month, guess what? It counts for the incentive trip. So instead of all of us being like, oh, I want to wait till August to get them signed up so I get points towards the incentive trip, right? No, you can use this $9 kit and get recruits now, and they will still count towards the incentive trip. So I want you guys all to really work on pushing getting new recruits this month. Why not? This is a great time. Okay, so next I was going to talk about is the Scentsy birthday, right? This is the 21st birthday of Scentsy. So Scentsy is going to do some more fun things and different things this month. And then the curated bundle, right? They're going to be dropping every Monday, they said. But don't stop there. They may have more things, we don't know, but make your own. That's what I'm doing with my customers. I am making my own birthday bundles. If I don't, I'll throw out the bundles, the curated bundles every Monday too. But you can make your own deals, just like Cassie said with the quad. I'm doing that too. You can make your own bundles. You can make your own specials privately, not publicly. Let me remind and really take that momentum of the Scentsy 21st birthday and make your team excited. Hey, it's their birthday. Let's celebrate all month long. I have great deals that I'm going to be sending you each week. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. And the deals doesn't mean it does has to come out of my pocket. I usually use host rewards or I use a bundle and break it up into maybe the next 6 people who comment and I'll do 6 pack a bar, 6 pack of room sprays at 10% off, 6 pack, and just decrease the price. Those are the bundles that you can make yourself and personally tell your customers about and build on its being Scentsy's birthday this month. So, next, yes, I think that was it about the birthday. Next, we are going to turn it over to Tracy Wolfson.
Hey, so I am talking real quick about um SFR, the refresh, the rebrand. So of course we don't know many details, but I think the most important thing is well, first, I loved Orville's excitement. Orville is excited about this refresh and the new products and everything. So you know that there's just that excitement building. And so even though we don't know about it all, this is the time to be reminding your teams, like just building that excitement with your teams and maybe with some customers too. Because if there's something that they're not seeing or they're like, oh, there's nothing, or just say, well, there's more coming soon. So that's one thing that we're trying to do in our squad page is just to increase some engagement. And I love what you said, Sarah, how you're calling these months the momentum months because it is so true. The work that we do this month is so important. The seeds that we're planting this month are so important. So we're trying to just even trying to re-engage some of our team and re-engaging maybe some customers. I think that that is one of our big focuses for this month. And then the other thing that is coming of you guys probably already all read the article, but about the weekly pay. So some interesting things about it. I know when I was talking to a few of my leaders, they thought it was $5 a week, but it is $5 a month. There's just a $5 monthly fee to be getting the weekly pay. And so if you sign up now, August is free and September is free. So there's no fee for it. And then after that, it will be charged, starting to be charged on September 26th. So if you sign up for it, it's going to charge on the 26th every month. And then you have it for the entire next month. One thing I like is you can cancel at any time, but if you cancel mid-month, you're still on track to get paid out the for every week. You can't cancel the service mid-month because you've already paid that anyway. But you can cancel anytime. So there's no harm in going and trying it right now and seeing if you like it and even just to experience it. And then you can cancel it before September 26th, and then you're going to be fine. Um, we get paid on Wednesdays, and basically, whatever you do Monday through that Sunday, you'll be paid the following Wednesday. So, kind of think of your week starting on a Monday, which is a good one because that's usually like when we get to start ordering our new products and stuff. Like, there's usually some type of product drop on Monday. So, Monday to Sunday, you're finishing up your week, and then you get paid on Wednesday. So I really like that. I like that you can enroll. So like if you want to do it, say, we're a couple months away, you want it for December because you want products, you want to be able to buy Christmas presents. Make sure you sign up by the last day of November at midnight Pacific time. So you can even sign up for it that late, and then you'll have it for the month of December, for example. So sign up by before midnight the month before. So that's pretty flexible there. And then again, you can cancel it. So if you want it just for 1 month, you can do that and not have to pay for it for the whole time. You just go to the account tab to do it, and you choose your method of payment, how you're going to pay for that $5, and you're going. So I think this, like I personally probably won't, like I don't think I need it or want it, but there's a lot of people out there that are motivated by they need money next week. They're going to work for it. So I think it can be good for a lot of our team, a good way to advertise. So I think it's just more excitement builders for our current team and for people potentially coming in. So that's what I wanted to share on that.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes, I
Hey,
know.
Sarah. Oh, sorry.
No,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. Go, Sarah.
Go ahead, Nikki.
I just was going to say, I totally forgot to talk about scent warmer of the month. So keep that in mind so I can talk about it
Go
in a
ahead.
second.
Do you want to go ahead?
I'd love to. So we are no longer getting printed brochures in our scent and warmer of the month. We're still going to get stickers, but we're going to get one extra bar. And then I love this. They're actually creating a Canva link, and then you just open the Canva link. And the thing I love most about this is yes, I have to print it myself, but I've been printing my own for a very long time. I liked personalizing it more for my customers. But then now I can post the exact same Canva link and keep all of the marketing looking the same, sending out text messages, super, super easy using Canva. We've done trainings on Canva before, so that you just get the template and then you can add whatever you want. You can make it, if you want to change it or tweak it or maybe make it a color that's more you can kind of play with it and do everything. But the template links are going to be online and we can grab them and use them, and there's a rat card and a postcard, so you can kind of make it whatever fits you best. And for those of us that love to send out postcards, it's cheaper to mail out, super easy just to put a stamp on it and the person's address. And then if you're more into the rat cards, you can print those out, super easy. So have a great printer or know where to print, pretty inexpensive, but it's going to be amazing for us. So we're no longer getting the printed ones. We're just getting templates and then you print it yourself.
Perfect. Yeah, and on that, go in, if you haven't used Canva a lot, go play around with it. I know we've done several trainings on it, and now you can go in, and a lot of the flyers they have are linked to Canva now. You just click a button and it pulls it into Canva. You can add your QR code, you can add things. And the great thing is all of the stuff they're submitting in is part of the free version. So that's a great bonus too. So, okay, so um, now we want to hear from some of you. We would love to hear success stories. So whether it's you or your team or something you want to try or something you're hoping to try, we want to hear success stories. We all want to share success stories that are helping you grow. So I am going to give a minute if any of you want to comment below or jump on. I would love to hear what's working for you guys. And while you guys are thinking, let's see, do I dare get on and do I dare talk? I'll just show a few things. You guys know I do Scentsy VIP mailouts. Still going amazing. I can always tell when they're getting these because I did them. I just did this. And since it's private, I did do a personal special where they get 2 free pods that I will send them if they buy the Air Quad. Um, and then, of course, the Bring Back My Bar. And then I am definitely pushing the new digital smarter starter kit. I'm calling it digital. I know, what did Tracy call it? It's called Smart Start Kit. I'm calling it different things depending on who I'm talking to. I've also called the affiliate kit. Younger generations may know it more as an affiliate. Whatever you want to call it, it's a $9 kit, and it is something I am pushing quite a bit. In fact, there is one person I texted out a lot of my customers about this who have acted interest before. And I had one call me today and was talking. She's like, now this doesn't come with catalog. She is an older lady. I said, no, it doesn't come with catalog. So she's getting the $99 kit. But guess what? If you promote and talk about it, it gets people wanting to join. So always talk to people about joining. You never know who's going to be interested. So that's some things that I have been working on that does well. Yes, she is older. I was telling Cassie about that. So, um, okay, does anyone else have anything to share?
Can I
Um,
just tell y'all what I'm doing this month with
yes.
the quad, talking about the quad again. So I think with the focus bonus stuff, I think Cincy is trying to get us to focus on one thing and just kind of stick with it, because we're sharing like all the things. We're sharing wax and warmers and cleaners and laundry and all of this, and I'm posting about this and I'm posting about that. And I'm probably making my customers super anxious because they don't know what the heck to buy. So I'm focusing. The quad is actually my favorite product. It's my favorite product that Scentsy has ever made. I will probably stop using wax and warmers. I'll use warmers for decoration, but this month, and I told Tracy, I am going to do something with the quad every single day to share on social media. If y'all don't know, I'm from a community of 200 people. I live literally in the butt crack of America in Southeast Arkansas. We don't have a lot of things here. I don't have anywhere to go to do events. I don't have neighbors that I can go talk to. There are not a lot of businesses in our town that I can go around to. Like literally, it's very, very rural. So what I'm doing is I have a good following on social media, and social media has always worked for me. So every single day, I'm going to do something. So yesterday, I made a reel and I shared it with our team. And it was just a reel of me changing my pods, showing the settings, and just talking a little bit about it. And I did a voiceover, and people love voiceovers. I don't know why, but people love voiceovers. So I did a voiceover and then I shared the video with others so that they could do the same thing. Today I shared the special. Tomorrow I will share something else in regards. Maybe I'll do another video. Maybe I'll go live with it. Maybe I'll share about the special again. But every single day, even though I'll share other things in my VIP group and maybe other things in my stories, I'm going to focus on sharing the quad every single day and see if that makes a difference in the sales of it, because sometimes people need to see it, 7, 8 times before they even think, hey, I need that. So that's what I'm doing. And so far it's working. I've sold 3 of them today. So
That's awesome that you've already sold 3 today. Way to go. That's great. And not only did she just sell 3 today, she made commissions on that plus an additional $21 on each of those. So pretty awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna say Raquel posted she's been putting a warmer in her office and changing the wax out regularly to draw interest. So there's another thing that's been working for her. Um, Nikki, did you have something you wanted to share?
I'm just gonna ask Cassie, what do you love about it so much? I am gonna be honest. Mine's still in the box. I've never opened it, and because it didn't excite me so much, and I'm gonna open it this weekend. But tell
honey,
me
you
on it,
better open
Cassie.
that
You love
sucker
it so much.
tonight.
What?
You better go get that sucker and you better open it tonight, honey.
I will.
What is wrong with you? Listen,
I know.
listen, it's right here beside me, honey. Let me just tell you about this, okay? You turn this sucker on, you put those pods in, you turn the sucker on, and instantly, I'm talking within minutes, I can walk to the other end of my house. And now I only live in like a 1,200 square foot home. But if I walk back to my bathroom and I come back in my living room, it's instant fragrance. The whole space is filled. I'm talking filled. It smells like I just put 6 warmers and put wax in all of them. That's what it smells like. It's freaking amazing. Plus, the pods with the timer, I only run it 8 hours a day. So the pods last about 2 weeks, about 120 hours. It's about 2 weeks. Now, the second week, the fragrance does get a little bit kind of more muted, but you can still smell it. It's literally so much better than wax and warmers. Like, it's legit. If you don't go get that thing and take it out the box, it's amazing.
I'm going to right now.
But wait, I recommend videoing you opening it and trying it and share that. I actually did that today. I've opened mine before. I put it
Yes.
back in the box just to open it to do a video.
I was going to say, can you feel her passion? Like she
Yes.
loves that thing. And that's what's selling it for her, is because she has passion behind it and she loves the product. So I really think that is what you've got to do, is find your passion of what product you love and run with it.
Yes.
Great job, girl.
That is 100% true. Find your passion.
Thank you, Cassie. I'm going to open it in the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I love
You're
mine
welcome.
too. I can't believe you haven't opened it, Nikki.
Okay, I am going to ask Carmen to come on. She just posted in here in all caps. I did a home party last Saturday. In fact, just come on and share what you commented, because we all need to hear about it. Again, what is your passion? Obviously, Cassie's amazing at selling air quads and pods, but Carmen, you do parties. Tell what you
I
just
do
posted.
events. To be honest, my
Events.
thing is events, but from events, I got this party from people that I didn't know. They are not friends. They are not this. I follow with this customer. She have been buying from me, and I asked, and she said yes. And I went to her house Saturday. We did a sniff and sip party and was very successful. I think we sold around $800. I sold an air purifier. I was excited because I was going to cross one of my square in the bingo, but I wait to close the party the last day to be sure everything was because she was going to share her link with few people. And something told me, ask her, ask her. And I was like, well, you have this amount of money. Do you want to join without out of pocket money? And then she was like, I don't want to sell. And I was like, well, you can buy from Join just to buy your stuff because she loves Scentsy. Her house smell amazing. She have a lot of stuff. Then she said yes, and suddenly she thought, oh, my friends can be my customers because she had a party that was very success. And I was like, yes, you can. And then she was like, okay, I'm going to join. And she joined the last day of the month in June. Not only she joined, I asked her, you have two choices. You're very close to become certified. You only need few more orders. She promoted, she ordered, and she have people order, then she closed as a certified consultant. Then people are loving. My experience in that party, I did a bingo. That was it's a sniff and see, but I did it in a bingo way. We have so much fun and the people are looking for consultants and they told me you will be my Scentsy dealer now. And then that's my new nickname, but I text them and thank you them and I told them because of your purchase the lady is now your host is now your consultant and please if you need anything contact her, then just promoting that she will be a consultant as well, and things happen if you share.
Love that. So I'm going to reiterate a few things that you did that made this successful. One, you did it, you do events, but you got a customer through event. You followed up with her. And that's a
Mm-hmm.
huge thing that everyone needs to keep working on is following up. And when you follow up, you asked her if she'd want to do a party. She said yes. She had over 800 and not you didn't stop there. You asked if she wanted to join. So that's such a great example of that. And I love that you said people are looking for consultants. You guys, this is so true. I get it
They
all
will
the time.
be in that party was only 5 people, and all of them told me, my consultant is not doing anymore. I need a new dealer, and
Yes.
that's how the name came.
Yes. So I want all of you who watch this live or listen to the recording to hear that. People are looking for consultants. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to follow up, contact people, get out there and keep working your business. So, okay. Anyone else have anything to share? And I see Shelley said I follow up, but don't I don't, and I get no response. Keep following up. I will be honest, I have. I think it was a Mary Kay consultant that kept texting me. And I'll be honest, I didn't even respond to her texts, but I'd see them and I didn't respond. And I'd see another one and I didn't respond. But she kept at it. And guess what? When I needed something, she happened to text again. And I'm like, oh, yes, I do need something. You know what? If I didn't want I would have deleted
Up.
her or
Mhm.
asked her to stop or whatnot. But I didn't not want it. I was just waiting till when I needed it. And that's the biggest thing. You have to put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, they'll go to someone who is putting themselves out there when they need it. Maybe your customer, I think it was Shelly that said that, don't need wax right now. But if you keep following up, I always follow up. And there are some people that go a year or two without buying stuff. But because I am consistent, I'm not pushy, but I share. I share what I love. I share the products. I share the specials. I share the deals. Sharing what you love. Looking at Cassie's passion for the air quad makes me want to go put one in every room. I want to be happy like her. But yes, share your passion. That's what gets people wanting to buy. So, anyway, and Carmen's passion. I love that. So, thank you for sharing. Yes, don't give up. And if maybe something's not working, try something new. We've given you lots of different ideas from several of us leaders, and some from some of you guys. Keep trying new things. Um, the economy, everyone's like, oh, the economy is struggling, right? Maybe, some people are struggling, but I can tell you, people are still buying. People are still buying Scentsy. Okay. People still want their house to smell good. Is it different than it was 5 years ago? Yes. Is it different than it was 3 years ago? Yes. Or 20 years ago when I started, right? Times change. So keep trying new things. What I did 20 years ago doesn't work anymore. I have to constantly change with the times, with technology, with the product, and find what works. Carmen, I saw you wanted to say
I
something.
just want to add something. One thing that I did that I think got her attention was that I keep it simple. I didn't brought when I joined Scentsy the first time, I was like, I'm bringing all my stock, right? And I want to sell everything there. No, I brought the air purifier. That's why I sold one. I brought the Scentsy Quad. I brought one warmer, one plug-in, the laundry products, I brought one thing that I carry, those things that Sensi create, that thing one trip on my table because I asked her, do you have a place where I can put the display? And she said no. Then I brought my table, and that's it. And I keep it simple. The people that was there was like everything is organized, and I was like, well, I tried to keep it simple, and I think that was another thing that she liked as well.
Perfect. Yes, that's great. Because if you overwhelm them, they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. That's too overwhelming and too hard.
Hmm.
Simple. I love that. Shelley, you have your hand up. Do you?
I do. I did a couple things this week that I don't want you to think I'm negative, Nancy. I'm not. I want instant results. That's just me. So that's why I get a little frustrated with people. But so this week I have a bunch. I think they came in my starter kit that I got. All of those scent stickers. I think there was like, I don't know, 10 or so different so I cut them all up, had them all cut up, and I actually put them in little baggies and took them to work and put scratch and sniff, and passed them out to some of my coworkers. And I did get one coworker that ordered, but in the same time, I had a girl that's ordered for me before place an order in the middle of the night. I woke up at I don't know whatever time, and she had placed an order at like 12:45 a.m. Well, before I could get her order and get it entered, two of the items, they were clearance items, two of the items had went away. So I was worried I was going to lose her sale. And I said, hey, these two items are not available. Is there anything else? And she's like, well, I like fruity. So I started throwing things out there, and she ended up ordering the same amount of bars, except she didn't get them at a discount or on clearance. So I didn't give up on her, and she went ahead and ordered some other stuff, and I threw some other stuff out there. But I'm not a negative person. I want to win, and I only started in January, so I'm like already doing better than I did with my other company we won't mention. But yeah, I'm just kind of one of those that I like to see quick results. So I get a little anxious. Anyway,
No,
that's all.
I didn't think you were negative at all. Asking questions is good because you know what? Others probably have the same question. And many of us, I'm sure all of us have people we text and don't get response. So I think it's good you ask so we can answer and say, keep trying something new. So great. And handing out even the stickers. I'm glad you used what you had. I mean, the great thing with our business is you don't have to put tons of money into it. Just share your passion, share what you love, and that is what's gonna help. So, help you grow. Let's see. Anyone else have anything they want to share what worked last month or with others or things they were going to try?
You say this a lot, upsell. When you go to McDonald's, they ask you, you want a bigger and I saw that in that party as well. That's why I think was so success. People was ordering 4 room spray, and I was like, hey, if you order 6, you will take have a 10% discount. And then they was like, okay, I will order 6. Then that's when you know your bundles or how to work the bundles or the 10% or with confidence. Then people, I have a lady that she ordered 3 bars, and I was like, if you add 3 more, you get one free. of if you buy five, you get one free, and she ordered the six, and that's with the this is something I didn't know. Honestly, the air purifier, if you buy the six pots, you get a 10% discount with the air purifier. Then when I enter, I notice I charge more to my customer. But because I hear her when she was placing the order, I noticed that she won a whiff box and she never ordered it. Then I call her and say, hey, because you ordered this, you got a 10% discount. Do you want that I return the $25 or you want a whiff box? That is 35. Then I saw the whiff box and she sent me the difference later on. Then I upsell the the party.
Perfect. Yes. Upselling is always great. And I love we can still get the 6 bars at the deal, but we get it in right for them. It gives us that one-on-one connection to connect, talk, and upsell to them personally. Or, yes, talking about the 10% with the air purifier, it is the same with the air quads. So, one thing I did send with my customers, since you brought that up, is hey, if you get an air quad and 6 bars, you get it at 10% off. And so that's a deal Scentsy's doing. Plus, I'm also, again, my personal special, throwing in 2 more pods for every air pure or air quad. So just something, but yes, the 10% is a great deal. And then I see Katrina said, Shelly, again, like I said, lots of us experience this. And Katrina agreed. She sends out 300 project broadcast mass texts each time. And she usually only gets about 5 responses. And then Cassie even said she sends out 1,000 and sometimes doesn't get a response. So it happens, right? Sometimes we don't get a response. Doesn't mean they're not seeing it, just means they're not responding at that time. But when they are ready, they will respond. So continue to follow up and share. I love that. I think that's kind of becoming share what you love, share your passion, share your product, share what you love. We aren't selling, we are sharing. We are blessing people with this amazing product. And I hope you all remember that. Share is what we're doing. Raquel, you have your hand up.
So when I said in the office setting to be patient is because I have a warmer there that I was encouraged to take back to work, and I took back to work. And I've sat it there and I put a different scent in. But the most that drove that piqued everyone's interest was Lilo and Stitch, the Aloha Adventure. So from that one wax, for those 2 cubes that I had on for about 4 days on and off, um, I had one person buy 3 warmers, 1 bar. In a matter of 5 days, I sold at least 6 warmers, only because it was something a lot of them have walked in the office, smelled it. Oh, it smells nice and keep on going. But then it was like, wait, what is that? What is that smell? I want to know what it is. Talk to me. What is I was like, it's this. It sits by my phone. I let it sit there. It's by the doorway, so they walk across it every time. And it was just patience because I've had warmers there before and not draw any interest, scents and all. But this time around, it was just that one scent. And then so every day to this past few weeks, it smells good in here. And I'm like, I was like, okay, today I couldn't do it because there was someone that said, it smells really good in here. And I was about to say, what you smell is not what you think you smell. It's not that they clean the office in this beautiful pineapple mango, it's the actual wax. But because I have a warmer in my office, my boss has one in her mini warmer in her office. And then I have one of the other ladies with a warmer in her office that every time they go in there, it's been a different type of smell and a experience for them. So they want to know how to get that. This one lady came in to train us and left with my business card, my catalog, and ordered a mini warmer and bars, and then went back into the website literally a few days later and bought a full-size warmer for herself. And she's like, my mom is gonna order too. So it's just been I've been trying to be patient, especially in the office setting, because can't cross those lines, but just a little bit. So I have my boss also has a fan diffuser. I don't know, they changed the name to that one. The tabletop. Yes, it was changed. But she has one of those in her other office. So I generate smells throughout everybody because everybody's always asking where these smells come from, and it usually comes back to me. So
Perfect.
that's
Yeah, I
how
love
I've
that.
been
Back to
patient.
the sharing, huh? And being patient. That's a good one. Being patient. Sometimes I too don't have patience. Like, come on, right away. But keep at it. So, all right. Anything else anyone wants to add? I don't see any questions. Um, okay, if there's nothing else, then we will end unless I missed any questions or anything. Um, Other leaders, let me know if I missed anything. But guys, I hope you guys like this different way of working, and I hope you take a lot of these different ways that we've shared, what that you guys have shared, and try it. Try something different with your business. Keep pushing. We have an amazing product. We have an amazing company. And guess what, guys? We are just started. I love that Orville talked about Scentsy 3.0. That means we are going to have another jump and a boost. So keep with it, keep working your business, and I'm excited to see all of you grow this month. And I'm excited to see some of you at SFR. And for those that can't, I hope you can join virtual or join us next month. And I'm sure we will have a lot more to share on ways to grow your business next month. So, first Wednesday of the month in August, we will be doing this call again. And if you have something you would love to share, reach out to your SSD and we'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you again. Love you guys.
Bye.